shiny car just to run around, girl.
Hello, I am Alana Roach with the A-List Entertainment Group, and today we have Marcus Lee Stephenson. So, Marcus, tell us a little bit about your childhood and your upbringing and your environment that you grew up.
Wow, my environment is, I'm from a small little town called Greenville, Texas, which is about 50 miles east of Dallas. Like it's amazing now. A lot of people say Greenville,
Dallas,
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, Dallas, Texas. A lot of people say Greenville, Texas. People, I know what Greenville. I'm like, you know, Greenville. How you know about Greenville? You know, because Greenville's like this, you know. But I was born in '67, so I was raised in an area where my grandmother used to take us to a place called Crest Restaurant, and they used to have this sign say the blackest land but the whitest people. And I'm young, so I didn't really understand that. As I got older, I would ask her. She would say, "Baby, in life you're gonna see a lot of stuff that you may not agree with," but it was just that era. 9 brothers and sisters. I'm like the middle child. I lost 3 brothers, 1 older, 2 younger than I. I have a sister now that's, you know, she's suffering through cancer, so we've been praying on that. I lost my grandmother back in the late '80s, so I was real close to her, and that hurt me. And I lost my uncle that I was close to as well. So I'm real close to my mom. I always been a mama's baby, you know, boo 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 boo. Yeah, I always been a mama's baby. Love my family dearly. Oldest brother is a pastor. Another one, he does his thing. Another little baby brother. He don't like me calling him baby brother. He's, man, don't call me baby brother. Just say it's Lawrence, you know. Hey, you my baby brother, you know.
So, with you being the middle child, I know we hear those stories about middle children not being the oldest and not quite being the baby. What was that experience like for you being in the middle?
It was, for me, it was different. One of my baby sisters made a comment a few years back, and I was going through a hard time, and I think I just went through a divorce and stuff. And she made a comment. She said, "Well, Marcus, we always looked up to you." And that's the first time she ever told me that. And I felt like, wow, I felt like I let my family down because I didn't know that. Because I'm in the middle. I should be looking to the oldest one. They should look up to them, and they don't make it then, you know. So I felt this weight on my shoulders. Then I'm like, Lord. So, but I'm glad she told me that because it pushed me. So I have a lot of things in my family. I'm a real family person. I don't talk to him. I don't get a chance to talk to him as often as I used to. I used to see my brothers and sisters often, but I guess through moving around and different stuff like that. So we, you know, Facebook too. I think we communicate more on Facebook than we do on the phone call or texting. So, but when we're together, we are family. And the thing about it is, I ain't so weird, but I guess it's a blessing. I've never had a fight with any of my brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Yeah, 9 of us, I never had a fight with them. We didn't fight each other. My mama didn't play that. Yeah, my grandmother didn't play that. So it was, that wasn't happening. Yeah. And my dad, I guess to just be real with it, you know, my dad's my dad, but I didn't have a real relationship with him. And a lot of time, you know, when I was younger, I didn't understand it. Still don't understand it now. I know my mom, she talks to what your dad asked about you, this and that, and sometimes I'm in town, but I don't go by and see him, not purposely, but by the time I see the kids and stuff like that, I'm running around, and I keep saying, well, I'm gonna go see him, I'm gonna go see him, I'm gonna go see him. So that's something I'm working on with self, because I personally felt that he should have been more there for me. But you know, I turned out okay.
So with your father's absence, where did you receive that manly guidance?
Actually, my Uncle George taught me a lot. We had a lot in common. He worked at Brookshire's grocery store. I worked at Brookshire's grocery store. He was a produce manager. I was a produce manager. So I kind of seen his demeanor, how he was. My cousin Ralph, and I seen him. He loved to dress, so I get my dressing from him. And so